In March 2026, Elon Musk did something that stunned Wall Street, Silicon Valley, and every government on Earth. He merged SpaceX and xAI into a single company. Value $1.25 trillion. The largest private merger in history. No vote, no public offering. Just one man deciding to fuse the world's most advanced rocket company with the world's most aggressive AI lab. SpaceX already controls 60% of all orbital launches. xAI already built Grok, the AI model with fewer guardrails than any competitor. Now they are one entity, and what Musk is building with them is not what anyone expected. Most people think xAI is just the company behind Grok, the chatbot on X. That is like saying SpaceX is just a company that launches satellites. xAI built Colossus, the largest AI training cluster on the planet. 100,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs running in a single facility in Memphis, Tennessee. They did it in 122 days, a build that should have taken 2 years, and they are already doubling it. Colossus is not just training Grok, it is training something else, something Musk has been hinting at for months. An AI system designed not just to answer questions, but to reason about the physical world, to plan, to act. The kind of AI that does not just talk, it builds. On April 21st, Bloomberg reported that SpaceX is in talks to acquire Anysphere, the company behind Cursor, for $60 billion. Cursor is the AI code editor that developers cannot stop using. It writes code, debugs code, refactors entire code bases. Over 40 million developers use it, and Musk wants to own it. Think about what this means. If xAI controls the most powerful AI models, and Cursor controls the tool that developers use to write all software, then Musk controls both the brain and the hands of the entire software industry. Every app, every website, every system, built on Musk's AI inside Musk's editor. This is not a product acquisition, this is a platform play for the entire future of code. And then there is the part that sounds like science fiction but is already in development. Orbital data centers. SpaceX has the cheapest launch capability on Earth. Starlink already has 6,000 satellites in orbit, providing internet everywhere. Now Musk wants to put AI compute in space. The advantages are staggering: no land costs, no cooling problems. Solar power is unlimited above the atmosphere. No government can regulate a data center that is not in any country. And with Starlink providing the backbone, these orbital compute nodes could serve AI inference to every human on the planet. No one else can do this. Amazon cannot do this. Google cannot do this. Only SpaceX has the launch cadence to make orbital compute economically viable. This is why the merger matters. On April 1st, SpaceX filed paperwork for what analysts believe will be the largest IPO in history. The estimated valuation, $1.75 trillion. To put that in perspective, that is larger than the GDP of Canada. It would make SpaceX xAI the 5th most valuable company on Earth on day one, and Musk would personally control roughly 30% of it. That is over $500 billion in one man's hands, more wealth than any human has ever controlled in the history of civilization. And unlike Bezos or Zuckerberg, Musk's wealth would not be tied to advertising or e-commerce. It would be tied to rockets, AI, and the infrastructure that everything else runs on. Here is the part nobody is talking about. Every piece of this empire is designed to reinforce every other piece. xAI trains the models. Cursor puts those models in every developer's hands. Starlink provides the global network. SpaceX launches the satellites and the orbital compute. Tesla provides the robotics and self-driving data. X provides the social media distribution, and Neuralink eventually provides the direct brain interface. No company in history has ever controlled this many layers of the technology stack simultaneously. Not Microsoft, not Google, not Apple. One man now has his hands on AI, space, communications, transportation, social media, and developer tools, all at once. And after the IPO, he will have the capital to buy almost anything else he wants. We have never seen anything like this before. Not from Rockefeller, not from Carnegie, not from any tech billionaire alive today. What Musk is assembling is not a company, it is an empire that spans from the surface of Earth to orbit. From the code on your screen to the satellites above your head, from the car in your driveway to the chip that might one day be in your brain. The question is not whether this will change everything. It already is. The question is whether anyone can stop it, or whether anyone even should. If you want to understand what happens next in AI, subscribe to this channel. We cover stories like this every single day. Because the future is not coming, it is already here. And it has a name.